The Whiskey Project is creating a new global standard for completely operator-focused tactical watercraft, which means our boat design and build team needed to have a global pedigree and be proven on the world stage at the cutting edge of maritime innovation, technology and performance. It was also integral to our vision that this be an Australian-made product. My career consisted of 24 years in defence, specifically Navy. Firstly as a combat systems operator and then as a clearance diving sailor and officer. 10 years of which was spent in special operations, working as a clearance diver within 2 Commando, specialising in maritime counter-terrorism and special recovery operations.
So my career in the Navy as a mine warfare and clearance diving officer saw me involved in operational and leadership roles across mine warfare and clearance diving, explosive ordnance disposal, counter-terrorism and finally maritime autonomous systems.
Ryan brings a lot of unique leadership qualities. The most important one for me is that he values people above everything else. People for us are the most important piece of trying to achieve that mission end state.
I was in the process of looking for what my next challenge professionally was. I was looking for meaningful work. I wanted to transfer all my skills and experience from the military service into something that I was passionate about, that made a difference in the areas I cared about, and to work at the cutting edge of technology in both maritime boat technology but also the systems we integrate into it, and really being able to see a tangible effect from our product. As the inaugural commanding officer of Australian Mine Warfare Team 16 with the Australian Navy, I was responsible for the establishment of the first maritime autonomous systems unit within the Australian Defence Force. That's seen me spend the last 3.5 years of my professional career working in and around this developing technology, whether that's unmanned surface vessels or unmanned boats, and autonomous underwater vehicles as our 2 key systems.
It was about forming a world-class team. It had to be an Australian team, and we went about doing so by really looking globally.
I'm Brett Ellis. I'm a composites engineer. I've been engineering advanced composite structures for 15 years. The main application is in marine. I've done some work on architectural applications as well. Also the automotive industry using carbon fibre as a structural element. My career highlights would have to be the involvement in the America's Cup. I've done 4 cups now. The first 2 were with Alinghi, which is a Swiss team, and we won 1 and lost 1. And then I followed on with Luna Rossa, they're an Italian team, and then finally with Artemis, which is a Swedish team.
Brett Ellis. He really is the grey man in our organisation, the quiet achiever, but the consummate professional. Brett was the lead engineer for the Artemis America's Cup racing crew, and he recently returned to Australia. We were lucky to find him through Brett Van Munster.
Brett Van Munster is one of the leading composite boat builders in the world today, and it's fantastic to draw on the information and experience that he's got.
Van Munster boats are known for producing highest tech, high quality boats that win world championships and compete at the highest level for a very, very long time.
Brett Van Munster, that was an interesting journey actually, because it really was me just sitting down and trying to identify someone domestically that could not only support us professionally through the quality of his workmanship, but also had aligned values and an aligned culture that we were looking for in the Whiskey Project. Britton Ward, who's our naval architect, he's an Australian, however he is our only member of the team that's not located here in Australia. So he's currently resides in Annapolis in the US. Britton is a partner in the Far Yacht design team. Far Yachts have won just about every award in offshore yacht racing, offshore super yacht racing as well, around the globe, including the Sydney to Hobart through their designs.
So we're truly designing and building watercraft that we wish we had the pleasure of working on in our days in the service.
It's been great working with the project leadership team. They've got a clearly defined direction that they would like to go, and having the practical experience over the past years has really given us a lot of insight into how they would like to see the craft operate and the features that we incorporate in it.
It wouldn't matter whether I was an executive officer on a ship or whether I was a lieutenant commander in capability development. It was about enabling the people to achieve the outcome. And I've brought that into the Whisky Project. I have enabled a world-class team to be our boat builders and our engineers and our communications people and our electronics personnel. All these people we are leading to create the next generation of tactical watercraft.